Today, banks are strangled by the limitations of their core systems. And it's no wonder. It's really risky, very difficult sometimes to replace a core banking system. The bankers we talk with every day talk to us about problems with projects, backlogs on their execution of their technology wish list. They talk about planning and implementation that takes years and years instead of months. How can we help you face these limitations of your core systems? How can we get you quickly up and running with new products and services? How can we prepare you for the advancements of the future? With Finzly, your bank can face these limitations and change their ways, introduce new services to market at the speed of Fintech. Simply click, install, verify, just like you would run an app on your smartphone, and away you go. Now, our CTO, Terry Howell, will give you a glimpse of some of the ways in which we can help you with our Finzly Bank OS.
Thanks, Brian. So with Finzly, you get a bank operating system. It's an app store ecosystem that comes loaded with banking apps from both Finzly and other third-party providers. And we're adding new apps on a regular basis, and so can your own developers using our SDKs and APIs. And our app store it sits on top or alongside your core, running in parallel, reducing the limitations of your core and allowing you to bypass spaghetti architectures. And as you can see, our App Store comes loaded with so many apps that I can't even mention them all right now. But they cut across product and asset classes such as Payment Hub, Money Market, Lending, and Foreign Exchange, just to name a few. See, wouldn't it be great if your platform, you could quickly enable new solutions? With Finzly, you get a full stack banking solution at a fraction of the cost and at Fintech speed. Now that's revolutionary. So I got limited time today, so I'm just going to take you through a couple of our apps. And the first one we want you to take a tour on is our Payment Hub. Now our Payment Hub combines all payments into one solution. You get Fedwire, RTP, ACH, SWIFT, and check. And when the Fed comes on with FedNow, you'll get that too because Finzly will have integrated it for you. Now what you're seeing on the screen is our payment dashboard. And the payment dashboard shows three things. You have your payment queues by payment status, you have your payments by payment destination country, and payments by critical cutoff times. Now, any of these things on this page are selectable so that you can view and work with those payments. So let's go into one of the payment queues, Brian. So when we select the payment queue, we take you to our payment blotter screen, which looks incredibly simple, but it's extremely powerful. It allows you to find any payment in the system regardless of what status that it's in. And we offer advanced or simple search capability. And our advanced search capability allows you to write complex query-like statements and then save them as a search filter to be reused by yourself or your own team. Take, for example, let's say you wanted to identify any payment over $100,000 targeting 3 high-risk countries with a certain from and to date. You can put that filter in there, save that as a high-risk payments filter, and now your team has access to that filter for as long as you need it. You can also specify which fields appear on this screen, so you can truly customize it to meet your internal process. Now, let's do one more thing in this app. Let's actually create a payment. And what you'll see is when you first come in, you specify your currency, and then you're prompted for the various payment types that you allow for that currency. So all your payments, payment processing is in one place. Now what's even better is we have payment templates for all the other fields that are sitting out there that can be defined by you and your team. So when you click the payment template, it'll auto-populate all the fields, leaving you only to having to change what's necessary for that particular transaction, saving you time and money. Now what's even better is when these payments are submitted, they go into a workflow engine, a configurable workflow engine, and we have the ability to log into a visual designer and modify those workflows based on your own requirements. See, wouldn't you like your multiple payment solutions that you're working today to work as one cohesive solution? See, at Finzly, you get a full stack payment solution that puts you in control of your payments and your payment processes. So now that we've enabled this Bank OS for you, let's take a look at what happens when we enable some digital banking apps. And so the first one we're going to show you is our Smart Widgets dashboard. Now, any app in the Bank OS system has the ability to also publish widgets. And these widgets can be displayed on both internal and external users on their own dashboards. They can be turned on or off and placed anywhere on the screen, allowing them to create their own custom experience. Let's enable our digital banking accounts app. On the accounts app, your customers will get presented with a very simple view that allows them to see their account balance, recent transactions, and account balance history. And if they want to see more detail, they simply click on that to go to account details. Now, we can also allow, we have an account aggregation capability that allows them to add other accounts from other banking institutions. So on the account detail page, customers can find that transaction that they're looking for, either the last 30 days or one of the past 3 months, or they can create a custom search criteria to find that transaction. And switching from one account to another is as simply as swiping left or swiping right on their mobile device. All right, so time is very limited. We have one more app, which is our payment app. Real quick, our payment app covers domestic and international payments, and that'll be all.
Crushing on time. So thanks very much, everyone. We're Finzly. We're about 7 years old. We're an established company. We have several banking customers here in the U.S., and we're looking for new partners. We're looking for people who share our vision. Come meet us in the exhibition area. Look for the Finzly logo, and we'll see you there.